I finally made it to NYC, but how did I even get here? You see, ever since its opening, I've been wanting to go to the Nintendo New York store for a decade now. Very suddenly, around the beginning of May, me and my friend Lazy decided to book a flight to New York in 2 weeks. The planned trip got spontaneous, but it's not exactly a random destination. But this specific journey actually starts here.
It's that time of the year where I start getting old. There's traditions I try just to see what'll hold.
I've done trips with Lazy before. We've met because of N10, YouTube, and Nintendo. We've been to Boston, met up multiple times in Daytona, Florida, and we even shot a movie together in Pennsylvania. But normally this was properly planned, or with a larger group. We never quite had just a massive duo adventure like this. So while running on 3 hours of sleep and a dream, and Lazy's amazing organization and times, we made it onto the plane easily for our craziest city experience yet.
Slow down, give me just a moment. I'm so grown now in my own apartment, cooking my own dinner, spaghetti for one. Though I'm getting older, my life has just begun. I wish it would slow down, even for a second. I'm so old now, left my adolescence.
Landing in New York didn't quite feel wild yet to me. Tired and insanely hungry, our first goal was to make it to our hotel. But there was one problem. You might have forgot, but we're from Florida. I can't forget because I live here, so we don't do shuttles or buses or subways. So at this point, what the fuck do we do now? Do we take the shuttle? Do we pay a crazy Uber fee? Do we walk? We didn't know what to do because in Florida, we ride gators, golf carts. We don't do the public transportation like here. We decided to walk and finally made it to our hotel. This hotel was amazing, but there was actually another issue. We couldn't check into our room until 3 p.m., but we got there at 11 a.m. So we decided to go and explore, but oh wait, we landed in Queens. The Queens experience was a 4-hour confusing land of mixed beauty and atrocity. We didn't understand the bus, so we decided to walk through Queens, which is not what we wanted at all. Queens is a mix of a lot of things, but specifically where we were, it was a blend of beautiful homes, the Queens Zoo, filled with Spanish markets and food spots, but we didn't want to be in Queens. So walking neighborhoods we aren't familiar with, walking for over an hour up hills, walking by piles of trash and eclectic homes that seems like a modded Sims 4 neighborhoods, it was hard to adjust to. But I can appreciate the area. Of course I can. It had a comfort of atmosphere and community that I've never fully seen before. But after a while of this, we had to conquer our fears and ride the bus. And then we got to the subway, and oh my god, we're in fucking New York.
Up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap.
Dude, we actually made it. 2 Swamp Boys made it into the Big Apple. It really started to kick in how crazy this world is, and this state in particular. NYC is beautiful, I get it. I mean, every single movie ever is pretty much shot here, so of course it's marvelous everywhere you look. But with the people, the buildings, and crispy windy air aside, we had one actual goal set out for this mission. Something I've been waiting for years, dreaming about visiting even more than the actual city itself. The Nintendo New York store is everything we dreamed about and more. The lighting, the music, the cherry-eyed customers, the welcoming staff, and the beautiful statues of Nintendo characters. Dude, the quality and creativity of the layout and merchandise. Nothing has seemed so perfect. Nintendo has done so much in my life, to forming my relationship with my older brother, to inspiring me to make YouTube videos, and making some of my best friends for life. It might just be a building and a store in a city in America on this strange planet, but this store is the embodiment of the biggest constant in my life. Years of love, experience, and friendship soared through my nervous system just by walking into a building. This is the highlight of New York for me. But day one wasn't exactly over. We met Chicken Dog and made some new friends while they wait in line for the 2 entire months so Chicken Dog can be the first to receive the Nintendo Switch 2. But it started to grow dark day one. We ate some nice Japanese food and kindly said no to a guy trying to sell us apparently amazing crack before hopping into an Uber back to Queens for the night. Day 2 was here, and even more of a journey, with the goal of exploring even more of the city and hitting up some recommended spots. We went straight to the bus this time and the subway again before entering Manhattan fully ready. I went to the Hershey store and got myself a Jolly Rancher slushie. I saw Times Square. I saw Lazy get scammed by Spider-Man. I saw a naked cowboy. New York was better than I expected. Nobody told me this guy would be here. Day 2 so far in Manhattan was a show. We had a good time walking around and just taking in the city. We didn't do anything too crazy or wild, but that's fine. Our first time here was to really enjoy and understand what the city life was all about. It's the people, the Nintendo store, the buildings and shops all being so crazy. It did feel like its own entire world. To end off the day of day 2, we met back up with our friend Chicken Dog and he brought us to some tiny little magical book place called Book Off. Well shit, no wonder multiple people told me to check it out, and shout out to Chicken Dog for hanging out with us and letting us bask in the glory of these video games, books, movies, figurines, and so much more. After Book Off, we had one final thing to do. The final boss of New York City, in my opinion. We had to try out some of the food carts. All the boys hyped us up to eat at this apparently amazing, succulent delicacy of street food. A halal cart where I was told to order chicken, lamb, rice, sauce, fries, all thrown on top of each other for way too good of a price. And it delivered. I couldn't even finish it. It was so beautiful and delicious, already making me want to go back and try it again. But as the final meal and the night approaches in New York, such a short time here, me and Lazy return to make our home. I dawn on our short yet vital trip, as I do so well often. The vibrancy of not only experiencing a new place, but the place being New York itself, one of the most historic places in America, has to be cherished. Every kind of person, memory, experience, and human interaction is all met and combined here, unlike any other place in the world. The thousands of communities and cultures and jobs, families, and every single emotion that walked the streets and graced the walls is what felt surreal to me. Not just the food itself or the buildings or the people, but the melting pot entirely of human nature. I would have never done this without my friends or my big ambitions and somehow video games. Nothing shifted in me. New York didn't quite change me in those 50 hours. I will still be going home to make those YouTube videos and to bake donuts like I do. But New York gave me things I can't get in other places. Unique experiences, and for that, it was worth every single penny. Every confusing subway too, and every single second.